Hi, and welcome back to Quick Tips of the Day by Cher Louise. How are you doing today? Well, this is how I like to spend my Saturdays, and this is what today's video is going to be about. How is my Saturday spent? Now, there are some people who would like to go out playing football. Nothing wrong with that. There's some people who want to go and meet their friends down the pub. Nothing wrong with that. But you've also got it where there's some people like myself who like to chillax. Do you like the silver in my hair? It's a bit different, isn't it? I'm going to change it soon. I'm looking for white blonde on top and maybe purple underneath. That should be a bit different, shouldn't it? Anyway, so this is what I like to do. What I like to do is have my iPad in my hand, handy. And then what I like to do is play a game on my iPad. So what I do is, first things first, I switch my iPad on. Now, can't stress that enough. It's quite important that, because if you don't switch your iPad on, you're not going to be able to use it. Now, it doesn't have to be an iPad. It could be a tablet. It could be a PC. It could be a computer. Apologies if it sounded like I was advertising. That was not my intention. Anywho, so I take my equipment in my hands and I hold it firmly. Now that's quite important, because if you don't hold your equipment firmly in your hand, all it's going to do is fall out. And then someone's going to come along and say, why did you drop your equipment on the floor? Well, I thought I held it hard enough. And they're going to say, well, if you held your equipment hard enough, it wouldn't have fallen on the floor. And you'll be like, yeah, as you're picking your equipment up and putting it back in your hand. So, hold said media equipment in hand. Good point. Now we're going to be using a dabber. Now, because this can be, how can I put it? This could be a weapon. Now, you've got to be careful with dabbers, because they can hurt people. You know, if you stick it in your eye, get it lost in your ear, up your nose or something, or just generally sticking it in your mouth and that's it. So, I do recommend, as always, to please have an adult present at all times. Can't stress it enough. Very important that. And try and see it this time round, when the adult is present, they sit near you. Because if you do get into difficulty whilst using the dabber, they can guide you in the right direction to ensure that you're using your dabber correctly. Ah, you didn't think of that one, did you? No. So, here is my dabber. Now, it's called a dabber because you dab it onto the screen. You dab it. Dab, dab, dab. Okay, now, one side is spongy and flexible, and the other side isn't. So try and remember to have your dabber, which can be a colour of choice. It doesn't have to be this colour. It just happens to be this is the colour I've got at this moment in time. So make sure your dabber is pointing towards the screen. Not this. Because, well, to be honest, you're just going to make it completely difficult for yourself. And it won't work. Got more chance of scratching the screen. Not good. So, get your dabber. Now, what you do is, right, you want to select something, put your password in. Okay, so type your password in. Okay. Then press done. Then you go into your account, because the type of game we're playing, because the type of game you're playing, sorry, my Emmy's playing up. Because of the type of game you're playing, you may have to dab onto the screen and select where you are going. So that's quite important, that. So don't use this side. This side's the hard side. So here you go, it's dab. Okay? And that could mean then that all you're going to do is scratch your screen. And people come along and say, "Oi, who scratched this screen? Only got this phone or tablet the other day." I was following Quick Tips Today's idea on how to use a dabber on a screen. Yeah. And what happened to the spongy side? Why did you use the hard side? Because I was in a hurry. Well, you may have been in a hurry, but just remember, even in a hurry, you can make sure it's spongy side, not hard side. And you're like, couldn't get that one very easily. Nag years. So, in short, the spongy side is facing towards the screen. Then make a selection after tapping in your email address or your telephone number. Don't tell it to me, or your nickname or anything else to require. Then you press the enter button, and then you can press in your password. And then when you press the enter button again, you go into the screen you want it to go into, and then you go into your camera section, and look, you're now making it a video. Still it. So I like to press with my dabber. Press, 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 press. Can't always see it from this distance. Just show you from here. Do you press the screen? Press, 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 press. And once you've got the right pressure, you know what you do for future references, rather than dragging your finger across and it hurts. Especially if you've got a screensaver on there, which I have. But if you don't, it can hurt. So if you've got a screensaver on, I make it sharp. I'll make it sharp at the time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to terminate this thing. My Emmy's playing up too much. I do apologise. The camera's going all over the place, and I'm speaking gobbledygook. I know I'm speaking gobbledygook. I try my best. I'll try and make a proper video next time. I'll speak to you later. So, ciao for now.